The McDonald family never knew peace from the moment they moved into their new home in Baldoon, Ontario. At first, the land felt quiet, almost too quiet, a stillness that pressed against the skin. The first sign was small, a pebble bouncing across the wooden floorboards, then another, and another. Even when every window was shuttered tight against the wind, they tried to ignore it, tried to explain it away. But the house had only just begun to speak. Soon came the fires, tiny flames appearing in impossible places, the corner of a curtain, the hem of a dress, the edge of a mattress. The moment one was smothered, another would flare up across the room, as if the house itself were breathing fire. Visitors accused the family of witchcraft. The family accused the visitors of madness. But deep down, they all felt the same thing. Something else was living in that house. One night, the youngest daughter woke to the sound of footsteps, soft, dragging, circling her bed in slow, deliberate loops. She held her breath, too afraid to scream. When she finally opened her eyes, she saw a long shadow stretching across the wall. But nothing stood between her and the lantern. By morning, the walls were streaked with soot, as if something inside them had tried to burn its way out. The next night, the house shook, not like a storm, not like wind, but like something massive was stomping through the rooms, searching for a way in. Dishes crashed, doors slammed, a chair flew across the kitchen and shattered against the wall. Then the fires returned, only this time they weren't random. They formed shapes, twisting, curling flames that looked like hands pressing outward from inside the walls, hands clawing, reaching, trying to escape. In the chaos, the father looked up and froze. A figure stood in the doorway, tall, thin, its eyes reflecting the firelight like an animal caught in the dark. "Get out," it whispered. The voice wasn't human. It vibrated through the floorboards, rattled the windows, and sank into their bones. The family fled that night. They left everything behind, heirlooms, photographs, even their supper still warm on the table. They didn't look back. When they returned the next morning, the house was silent, too silent, the kind of silence that feels like something is listening. And on the wall, carved deep into the soot-stained wood, they found a mark, for long gouges deep enough to expose the raw timber beneath. Claw marks. To this day, the Baldoon Mystery remains one of Canada's most infamous hauntings, a case of fire, shadows, and something inside the walls that refused to be ignored. Some say it was a curse, some say it was a spirit, others believe it was something older, something that never left. And if you ever visit the old McDonald property, locals will tell you the same thing. Don't stay after dark, because whatever lived in that house still remembers who ran from it. Please like and subscribe.